Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about ISOM number one. This was a really exciting book for me, to be honest. It's a creator that I've been following for quite a while on YouTube, called Young Ripper 59. His name is Eric July. He has been talking about like the state of the comic book industry for a while now, and he's very sort of critical of it. And it got to a point, God, it must have been a couple of years ago now, where he said that he was going to put his money where his mouth was, and actually kind of do something about it. And since he said that, I've been looking forward to what he was going to produce. So here we have Eric July script, is it Cliff Richards art, and I really hope I say this right, Gabe El Taibi, or El Taib, on the lettering. It's about a superpower guy called Avery who seems to be completely removed from everything, and he's sort of forced to get back into it. Now this is a number one that's supposed to be setting off the Rippaverse, so there's a lot of world building going into this, and I got this a couple of days ago. I read it straight away. I was like absolutely hooked. I'm gonna be honest, the price tag wasn't too bad. As I've said before in videos, I really don't mind paying the extra bit of money for a quality product. The real kicker for me was the delivery charge, because it cost about the same amount for the book itself to have it shipped over here. So that was quite an expensive book, and I was racking my brain around it, going, oh, I don't know if I can do that like every month or so that it's going to be coming out. But I'm going to be honest, I read this, like I said, pretty much straight away, and phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. It's incredible. I love the fact that it's essentially like a paperback in itself. I mean, it's not actually too far off of that in terms of the page count. I believe it's like 96 pages or something. And the majority of that is about Avery's story. But like I said, there is a couple of different characters that they set up that are obviously going to be taking over from sort of your spin-off series, your continuations and things like that. Not all of them are good guys. A couple of sort of bad guys in there. And I loved it. I really, really did. Like I got it on, was it Tuesday? I was the day off on Wednesday. Read it then. Read it again. I've read it twice this week already, and I can't get enough of this. I really can't. As soon as I read it that first time, I was straight onto his website just to kind of go, when's the next one? When's the second one? I really want to know. I want to get it. But I literally just can't fault this at all. I was expecting some of the artwork to maybe not be sort of as crisp, as clean as like either the Big Two or Image, getting some of the really sort of high-end people. But I mean, obviously I don't know this Cliff Richards, but he's an incredible artist. He really is. I mean, some of these panels are just absolutely glorious. I don't know if you can actually sort of see much there, but it's so clean, and it looks so good. But to me, this was more about the story. Eric July has penned a story here that is fascinating. It really draws you in, and there is a lot of heart to it, and it's you connect with this character just kind of straight away. He's got the people that kind of depend on him, not just his sort of family members, that people that work for him as well. And it's a really interesting dynamic that he's got, that he has to. It seems like he's kind of got to balance that kind of business life with the superhero stuff. So that'll be really interesting going forward. And there's a lot of this kind of conflict dynamic in it, and the fact that Avery seems to be a person that he knows everyone in this town. He's kind of grown up with, and things have happened within the town that have caused it to not be this. Let's put it sort of the best of towns. So it seems like he wants to kind of clear it up. Essentially, it's got very much like a sort of walking tall feel to it, but with superheroes, obviously. And like I said, I adored this issue. I really did. I'm absolutely blown away by the fact that it is such a big book. Like I said, it's like 96 pages. So when I say about a quality product worth the price, the fact that you're getting so much for this product, for the price, sorry, is is phenomenal. And of it being such a high quality, that there are absolutely no excuses from me just to kind of say that this is not worth it or anything like that. Absolutely not. This is a phenomenal book, and I cannot recommend it enough. Um, so I will put a link down in the description below just for anyone who is interested, because I do believe this is cover A, but I think they're up to like cover C or something like that now. I mean, this is something that I want to say I'm surprised that people aren't talking about it, but I'm not really, to be honest. But this is a book that should be spoken about, because it's a fantastically written book, and I've, over the last kind of couple of months, I've been reading so much that I've kind of fallen out of love a little bit with comics. There's the odd thing here and there from Marvel and DC that I'm like, yeah, it's kind of cool, you know. Obviously, I've got was it Carnage by Ram V, which is doing pretty well. But none of those had ever got me to a point where I've sat down and read a book like this and just gone, that was incredible. And because of that, I cannot wait for the second issue. I'm hoping that I don't have to spend out as much as I did every month. I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit more staggered than that. But I have to say, this was an incredible book, and I cannot recommend this enough. So again, this is ISOM #1 by Eric July, and it's Young Ripper 59 on YouTube. Honestly, if you can grab a copy, definitely do this. This is the start of something obviously massive that he's doing. I really hope it continues. I hope this universe builds, because if the books that are going to be released after this are anything like the quality of this, then it's going to be an absolute runaway train, and I'm all in for it, to be honest. But guys, I am very curious to know, have you guys actually heard of ISOM? Have you even heard of Eric July? Please let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because that really does help me out, and I'll see you all in the next video.